wrote that there are 2 beds and now it's 1 bed.
What's the difference?
This guy not only scammed us, but possibly the taxi driver as well. His villa looks so pristine on photos, but in reality it feels like a dungeon. The reviews on booking.com are fake, and he tries to scam people on TripAdvisor and other websites as well. And massive shame on booking.com. In this video, I'm going to expose everything. We arrived in the capital of Mauritania, Nouakchott, after a 6-hour drive across the desert.
We just made it to the capital. They are dropping the luggages. Here are our bags, and we are trying to find a taxi, an Uber, something to get to the hotel.
We were tired, but in good spirits.
Oh, there is also a shower. This is pretty cool. This is amazing.
We were about to book a taxi on the local Uber app, but the scammer told us, well, I'm gonna send you my car.
We are not gonna use any taxi app, even if we saw one for $2.40, which is about $6 to get to the hotel for about 10 kilometers, which is amazing. And instead of taking the app, the owner of the hotel is sending his car.
Later, he complained that the bus station was way too far from his place. He tried to charge us 10 times the normal taxi fare and tried to scare us by adding,
Don't know the place you was in. It's very dangerous place.
this country, unfortunately, has a very bad reputation. On the US and UK travel advisories, they do say that there are many violent crimes, especially targeting us Westerners. But during the day, it does feel pretty safe. Anyway, it was night, so we didn't think about it twice, and...
Okay, we got the driver. Comment tu t'appelles?
Je m'appelle Mini.
Mini. His car wasn't actually his own car, but simply a driver he booked through another taxi app. We knew nothing about it. We simply enjoyed the drive and chatted with the driver.
Il y a des musiques.
But about 10 minutes in, I started thinking, maybe we are lost. The driver doesn't have the location anymore. Let me turn on my own Google Maps.
We're kinda lost. Let's see what happens. I have them up here.
Much later, I realized that maybe the scammer cancelled the booking on the taxi app because he didn't want to pay the full fare. But it gets worse. He sent to the driver a different location. He wanted to drop us on a dark road which was 5 minutes walk from his place. The driver refused. He wanted to drop us in front of the villa because he wanted to get paid in full, and I will say rightfully so. And just like that, we were stuck. A silent standoff, sitting in the car, no one moving, no one speaking. I knew exactly where the place was on the map, but we just waited. Maybe just a couple of minutes, but it felt much longer. It was surreal, like a scene of a movie where you know that something is not right. Then the standoff finished. After a few phone calls, we were finally allowed to drive to the villa. It was dark, the road wasn't even paved. There were almost no lights, just lots of potholes and no real asphalt. Every bump felt louder, every shadow felt darker. That place didn't feel safe. Once we reached the destination, we rushed out of the car and through the gate of the villa. For a moment, the scammer and the driver stayed outside, shouting at each other. Then the scammer suddenly came in, shut his door behind him, and is like, follow me. I wish I had been recording, but I was tired, thirsty and speechless. I just wanted to sit on the toilet and let it go, let it go. I had no idea that I would have to hold it much longer that night. Inside the villa, immediately something felt wrong. It was as if the lights were intentionally kept off or extremely dim to hide the dirt. There was a large common kitchen area, but no people people. It looked greasy, even from a distance. The scammer even said that the place was fully booked. We took the staircase to the second floor and every step felt like we were breathing dust. At the back of the villa there is also a swimming pool, which, judging by the cleanliness of the entire place, it might be the fastest way to catch a random disease. Anyway, finally me and my friend reached the room we were supposed to share. Very dim lighting, dust, and one big bed in the center. How was this room supposed to host 4 people like it said on booking? There was maybe a toilet in the back, but the lighting was so low I didn't even check it properly. So I said to the scammer, this room is for 4 people, but I see only one double bed. His reply was aggressive. He said, "Why? Isn't it enough for the 2 of you?" I couldn't believe my ears, but what came later was even worse. Mauritania is a country where the average salary is about $200 per month, and this guy wanted $43 per night per 3 nights. So I said to him, wait, this is not the price that was listed on booking. He replied,
This, what you see on booking, is reservation.
the price you see on booking, it is only the reservation price. So I told to him, this is not how booking works, and for $43 per night, I would have booked a nice hotel. He completely didn't care. So I asked, do you have a room with 2 single beds? He was pissed, pointed at the center of the room and said, let me check if this double bed is actually 2 single beds. So he jumped on the bed, shoes on, and tried to rip it in half. It didn't work. It was one big double bed. My friend and I just stood there, shaking our heads. We couldn't do nothing. We were watching this incredible scene. Nothing made sense. Then the scammer suddenly turned around. He was holding one of the bed sheets and said, you will have to sleep together. I'm like, what? Sleeping together is not a problem. I traveled all over the planet. It's absolutely zero problem dividing the bed. But because we booked multiple beds, I tried to ask him, do you have like a second bed that you could bring from another room? He replied, maybe I can bring one, but for an extra price. And I'm like, extra price? It was supposed to be a room for 4 people. At that point, I was convinced that this guy preys on tourists who arrive late at night. Because of how the area looks, or because how Mauritania looks, most people are probably too scared to leave this place. But we are 2 tall, grown men. There are lots of muscles on the shoulder. Like, unless you have a gun, you cannot simply scare me like that. At that point, I felt that enough was enough. I reached into the top pocket of my backpack, grabbed my camera and started recording.
Don't know the place you was in. It's very dangerous place, my friend.
I'm sorry, but you brought that there are 2 beds and now it's 1 bed.
What's the difference,
It's
brother?
massive difference.
What's the difference? There is no difference.
You cannot work with foreigners like that.
Even I told you I'm gonna bring the bed from the other hostel to put it here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why
And you don't want to. And you don't want to pay.
Why do we have to charge
And you don't
us?
want to pay.
Why should
you
charge us?
you don't want to you don't want to pay. This room I charge 2,000. Have inside
For
private.
how many days is 2,000?
1 day I charge 2,000.
Then it's not what is written on the booking.
Okay, that's fine.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. It's up to you. I treat people very well.
Can we decide?
Yes,
Depends.
I treat people very well. And I'm shocked that someone coming from a place that far.
This is the bus station there. It's not.
No, it's not bus station. The normal
This
bus station is 0 minutes from me.
The van station.
It's 10 kilometers, but 1 second. I'm Turkish, first of all.
Nice to meet you.
We're supposed to be brothers.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
Muslim.
Yes,
You're Muslim.
yes,
Alhamdulillah.
yes.
On the application, it says something. Price. Here, everything is changed, even from the bed, and the price is 5 times up.
Okay.
It's not okay.
This is normal price, brother. No.
But why is the price not like
This what you see on booking is reservation. People make it for visa application sometime. Also, some people have no money on the card, they make the reservation. Then when they come, we show them what we have. We have 500 and we have 2,000. We have sometimes 1,200. Sometimes people stay 1 month in Rome. We do 850. So we have all these options. So when the customer come, we show all the options we have. The customer choose the option that's good for his budget. This is how we work here.
It's not good, brothers. It's very, very different, very wrong what you're doing.
It's not different. I am good with my God because what I sell is good. I sell something real. I'm not selling bullshit. This room with private bathroom, with swimming pool, with good kitchen, with air condition. No one can charge €4 for this.
No problem, but why don't you put the price?
No, I put price in front of you. And I discuss the price in front of you also.
No, that's not.
If you are not comfortable with 2,000, you say, Abdullah, I don't have 2,000. You can do me 1,500. You can do me this. This is how we work. This is Africa. This is not Europe. Okay, this is here.
Of course, it's not.
Yes.
This is Muslim country.
Yes, and we don't scam people. I don't scam people. Okay.
We keep 10 kilometers here.
You come because of me. You come because of me. I am the one who send you a driver and bring you here.
Applications I can find taxi, it's not a problem. But this is not normal, brother. Now I have to go like
you don't.
search like a double.
No, you don't need to charge. You find good room, good condition.
We
You don't
have-
want the room.
We don't want the road. We don't have that kind of money. One.
That's
So
good.
it's
You
very
can.
different.
No, you can say I don't have this money, brother. I give you this money. This
I have the money that is on the booking. That is the problem.
No, that is not money. Can give you anything on the city. That money cannot give you. That's reservation. That's not money.
How much do you need to pay the taxi?
Huh?
How much do you need
No
to
need. I pay 3,000, but no need.
It's a scam.
Why I should scam you?
Because the application is 250. It's not possible you pay 3,000.
Here.
No,
I have it on my.
I saw how much it was. It's not anyway.
Here. 3,150. It's 315, but on the money is 3,000 Mauritanian money. Everyone knows that.
By the way, it is true that in Mauritania there is currency confusion. The old 3,000 are the new 300, and that's why it is very, very easy to scam tourists. No. This is a scam after the other. Look, if you book via the app, it's 2,250.
No, it's my money. I give away.
No.
I'm not.
Brother, I don't trust you. I'm sorry. I wanted to stay here, but cannot trust you.
No, you don't understand. I am not asking you to pay the taxi. The taxi I pay 3,000.
I don't believe that you paid 3,000 for Mauritania. Money is crazy to pay 3,000 for the taxi.
Here we go.
No. It's 315 is written.
Okay, look. Let me call him, and you will hear. He's not. Look, let me call him.
No. This is crazy. I'm sorry.
No,
We don't speak the same language.
No, he speak French.
I don't speak French.
He speak French.
And how do we speak?
He speak French. Numbers, you will hear it. You can translate it.
Look, on the application it's 250 to come here. It's not 3,000. I'm so sorry. I don't trust you. On the application is 250, so which is $6,
Hello,
not
yeah?
$60.
Hello.
Look.
خويا أنا كم خلصتك pour التاكسي؟
That's why waiting.
3000 مال 3150.
Not 3,000, 3K.
Yes.
3K, not 3,000. I don't believe it. It is absolutely false that he paid 3,100, which is $67. He didn't pay so much for the taxi. You don't pay, not even in Rome, Italy, pay so much for the taxi. And mind, in the same day, in the previous video, we traveled across Mauritania for 700 in a luxury van. 700. Imagine.
You don't want the room, you don't want to pay, no problem. No, it's okay for me because it's okay for me because this is not problem for me. I see many bad things on my life. But I accept it because it's God.
We've seen lots of bad things too.
Yes, of course.
So many.
But you will never think how to treat good people. You will never think about that.
Okay, maybe I disagree. Simply disagree.
Outside the house, I suggested that we walk along the side of the road.
So this guy doesn't fuck us with the car.
Honestly, I was worried that the scammer might follow us and try to run us over.
Okay, let's find a temporary solution. Let's get out of this country.
By the way, in Mauritania I wanted to take the famous iron ore train. I wanted to visit the Richet structure. The place some claim is the lost city of Atlantis. But after this experience, and after what happens in the next video, and after visiting half of the planet, I can say this is the worst place where I've ever been. Do not come here.
And we need to contact Booking and tell all this.
And massive shame on Booking.com. We contacted them, no live chat. We were basically homeless, and the AI bot replied that they will reply to us within 24 hours. They never did. Imagine how professional of Booking.com been spending thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars on your website. Not only that, they deleted the review we wrote about this place. Probably they just asked to the scammer whether we showed up or not, and he said no, they never came here. Unbelievable, just unbelievable. Absolutely long live their competitor Trip.com and their live chat support. It might feel like an ad, but it is not. Like every time I had a problem with Trip.com, in the live chat you can ask for a human agent and you will be replied by a person in a couple of minutes, and that person, if your hotel is not good, if something is happening, this person will transfer you for free to another location. But with Booking, no. We are too powerful, we are too fancy, we are too known. We don't do live chat support, and we don't even reply in 24 hours. I have an affiliate link with Trip.com. I'm not sponsored by them, but if you want to book something, you know where to book it.
So Nigerian scammers are famous. They didn't met the Mauritanian scammer king yet.
I am still pissed.
He totally doesn't respect what is written on the website.
Shame on Booking.com. I gave you money for like 15 or 20 years.
We're out on the streets in the capital of Mauritania. Unbelievable. Let's see if there is a second option.
By the way, since our review was deleted from Booking.com, we decided to write one on TripAdvisor. Over there, all these reviews are fake. They are all made by fresh accounts that only reviewed his property. So we thought our honest review would help future travelers. But no, this scammer changed the page name. Now he's not called anymore the Heart of Downtown, it's called the Iron Ore Train in Mauritania. Unbelievable. You can still get scammed on Booking and other platforms, so avoid the Heart of Downtown in Nouakchott, this capital with an unpronounceable name.
We're here like ladies of the night, trying to find a hotel in the middle of the capital of Mauritania, and most cheap options are finished. There are a few good options, but not good with the price. There is this hotel that sells rooms for one person despite having twin beds, so we're gonna go there in person, desperate, and see if we can get a twin room for the price of one room. Let's pray it's gonna work to do that in person. I don't know, let's find out.
A few moments later.
We booked a Uber driver, doesn't know how to follow the map, wants me to send the location on WhatsApp. This is a complete mess. I'm hiding his phone number. Like, oh my gosh, I think we need to leave this country and go to Senegal. Like, everything in this country is so freaking weird. I cannot believe it. Hello? Salam. Comment ça va?
Ouais, comment vous allez?
Nice car.
Yeah.
Mercedes.
Good.
Very good, very good.
Merci, thank you.
21 minutes on foot from here, 3 minutes by taxi. And the cost should be 95, which is like $2.50. I hope the hotel made a mistake on the booking apps. Twin beds means 2 people, not 1 person. Let's pray.
Of course, the new hotel location was slightly wrong on the map, and the driver even called a friend who spoke English to help us out. Very nice of him.
Everything is different locations. Café Tunisia, okay. Auberge Tunisia must be here. Driver is trying to help us. We still didn't pay him. And he's gonna ask if the Auberge Tunisia is there. What a freaking weird situation. Or is that one or is this one? Adventure of a lifetime. Trying to find a hotel over a Tunisian cafe. Looks like that one on the photos.
You know that feeling when you feel drunk just because you are exhausted? Well, that's how I felt in that moment.
Or is this one or the other cafe? They all have the same name. Francais or Arabic? Arabic. Okay, translate. We would like a room with 2 beds. We saw it is available on the app Agoda. This one.
You want a room?
Yeah. 2 beds. Two beds. Yeah? How much? I know the application will take a fee, so if we can pay directly, maybe you can make us a discount. 1,300. Can we see the room? Okay. Shukran. I don't know if this miracle will happen. We will save money. And instead of booking 2 rooms, we might get one with twin beds. Here, over the Cafe Tunisia. What do they have?
Honestly, guys, the room was terrible. Full of mosquitoes. The AC was freezing and you couldn't turn it off. No bed sheets, no towels, no soap, no amenities. But the owners or managers were incredibly nice, a complete contrast to the scammer. They are 2 Tunisian brothers, one works the night shift, one works the morning shift, and they might be twins, they almost look alike. They explained that there is no AC controller because some guests leave the AC on when they leave the room, and that's how they have to deal with it. But they didn't even have the AC to turn it off or the AC to make the temperature a bit higher. We were absolutely freezing. They simply lost the controller.
For 28 euros a night, about 30 to 1,300. This is what you get in a good area of the capital. We'll see how it will feel tomorrow. They have no extra bed sheet to put on top of this. At least we get 1 pillow per person. At least we saved our ass for tonight. Incredible, eh?
There's full of mosquitoes in here.
Is it?
Let's see what happens.
Sometimes in life you wonder how did you end up in such a situation. The answer to everything is if you were rich there were no problems.
It's a great answer.
It's the only answer in life. But because we are broke, that's the freaking situation right now. Very nice.
Friendly people.
Yeah, at least that. I'm happy with that. In Tunisia, Italian feels almost the same. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so much. Perfect. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. Merci. Look at this, guys. Some happiness at the end of this tragedy. The fish should be 300. Let's see. Who knows how the day ends. Oh, that's good. I'll just put less mayo and ketchup on the plate. With lemon, the fish is amazing.
And no salt, of course.
Job done.
They said that they do not provide towels because the guests keep stealing them. But they were so kind to us, so they went and bought a couple.
We got a couple of towels that we're gonna use as bed sheets. This bed sheet, I'm not sure if it's clean or not. The room is absolutely full of mosquitoes. And we already killed a few. There is blood on our hands. And yeah, if we can wash and dry from this hotel would be amazing. If not, This is the experience of Mauritania. How do you feel about this country? Exactly. Guys, beautiful shower. Only one bathroom. And here are my new clean socks for tomorrow. I would say it's amazing. What a freaking result. Fuck.
The water hot?
No, good. It's room temperature. Sorry, what do you expect? We survived. Just cold and I froze too, despite the bed sheet because this is in front of me, but it's better than dying from hotness and being bitten by mosquitoes. And while sleeping, you can notice the beautiful ceiling falling apart in pieces, falling down on us. Anyway, this hotel is so exceptional that we might stay one night longer before organizing the escape from this country. Massive breakfast included for Mr. Demir. Not for me, because they give the breakfast only if you have the double bed, not the single one. I got the croissant, pain de chocolat, double bed, single bed. Life. All these settings already makes it better than this camera hotel, despite having a disaster room. But in the morning you wake up, you're here in this massive coffee area. You feel better. The land of lies, lord of lies. They will come directly to your sandwich.
We stayed there for a few days, so they even washed our clothes, but without drying them. And they asked us to leave a good review. And honestly, the food in their Café Tunisien is very good. The Wi-Fi is free, a bit slow, but free. The place feels safe, especially during the day. And the breakfast is exceptional. Maybe the best breakfast I had in West Africa. If you are on a tight budget, have a mosquito repellent, your own bed sheets and a towel, I actually do recommend this place. These guys are absolutely nice and helpful. But you cannot book it on trip.com, do not do it on booking.com, do it on Agoda.